Real Madrid. You know the name, right? One of the biggest football clubs on the planet. But where did it all begin? Let's rewind back to 1902 in the heart of Madrid, Spain. Back then, it was just a group of guys who loved football, kicking a ball around for the love of the game. They called themselves Madrid Football Club. And guess what? They decided to wear white, and they've been wearing white ever since. Now, fast forward to 1920, King Alfonso XIII, a big football fan, decided to give the club a special gift. He gave them the title Real, which means royal, in Spanish. And to top it off, he let them put a royal crown on their badge. Talk about an upgrade. From those early days, Real Madrid had this fire in their belly. They wanted to be the best, not just in Spain, but in the whole world. By the 1930s, Real Madrid wasn't just a team anymore. They were a force to be reckoned with. They clinched their first La Liga title in the 1931-32 season. And guess what? They followed it up with another championship the very next season. They were on a roll. Then came the Spanish Civil War, which put a pause on everything, including football. But once the war ended, Real Madrid picked up right where they left off, winning trophies left and right. Their first Copa del Generalissimo, which we now know as the Copa del Rey, came in 1946. They beat Valencia 3-1 in a thrilling final. What made them so good? They were like a well-oiled machine on the field, working together, passing the ball with precision, and always looking to score. They were laying the foundation for something truly special. 1. Remember that year, Madridistas? That's when a legend named Alfredo Di Stefano arrived in Madrid. Many say he's the greatest footballer to ever grace the pitch. And you know what? He took Real Madrid to a whole new level. With Di Stefano leading the charge, they won 5 European Cups in a row. That's like winning the Super Bowl 5 years straight. And guess what? Di Stefano scored in every single final. Talk about a clutch player. But he wasn't alone. He had an incredible supporting cast. Ferenc Puskás, Francisco Gento, Jose Santamaria. These guys were like the Avengers of football. They were unstoppable. This was Real Madrid at their peak, conquering Europe and captivating the world. They weren't just a team, they were a dynasty. After Di Stefano and Puskás hung up their boots, people wondered, what's next for Real Madrid? But the club had a secret weapon, their youth academy. They had been nurturing young talents, and boy did those talents shine. The 1960s saw the rise of the Yeye generation. These were homegrown players like Amancio Amaro, Paco Gento, Piri, and Ignacio Zoco. They were the future of Real Madrid. And guess what? They won the European Cup in 1966, proving that Real Madrid's winning spirit was alive and well. They showed the world that Real Madrid wasn't just about buying superstars, it was about developing them too. Fast forward to the 21st century. Florentino Perez, the president of Real Madrid, had a bold vision to create a team of superstars, the best players in the world, all playing together in the famous white jersey. And that's how the Galacticos era was born. Luis Figo, Zinedine Zidane, Ronaldo Nazario, David Beckham. These weren't just footballers, they were global icons. The world watched in awe as these superstars took to the pitch, their skills mesmerizing fans and leaving opponents speechless. They played with a flair and swagger that was simply captivating. While the Champions League trophy remained elusive in the early years, they still managed to win 2 La Liga titles and an Intercontinental Cup. The Galacticos era was a statement to the world. Real Madrid was back on top, and they were here to stay. The 2010s. This is when Real Madrid reasserted their dominance on the European stage. Led by Cristiano Ronaldo, arguably one of the greatest footballers of all time, they went on an unprecedented run of success in the Champions League. With managers like Carlo Ancelotti and later Zinedine Zidane at the helm, they achieved the unthinkable 4 Champions League titles in 5 seasons. And get this, they won it 3 times in a row, from 2016 to 2018. Nobody had ever done that before. They were relentless, they were resilient, and they were incredibly good. This Real Madrid team was a force of nature, feared and respected throughout Europe. They cemented their place in history as one of the greatest teams ever assembled.